There is a point in life where you stop belonging to one place, one version of yourself, or one fixed way of being, and you start belonging to the movement itself. Chapter 9 is about that shift. The moment you realize the world was never meant to be held still for you, and you were never meant to stay unchanged inside it. Every border you meet, whether on a map or within your own mind, is not asking you to resist. It is asking you to learn its rhythm. And when you do, something subtle but irreversible happens. You stop surviving transitions and start flowing through them. Flow across borders, living in rhythm with the world. Living in rhythm with the world is not about chasing every new trend or trying to blend into every culture. It's about learning how to flow, how to carry your identity with you while opening yourself to the pulse of the places, people, and experiences you encounter. The world doesn't stand still. Borders, whether physical or cultural, are not walls but thresholds. When you learn to flow across them, you stop resisting life's movement and instead begin to live as part of a larger rhythm. We live in an era where movement is almost constant, driven by travel, technology, migration, or even digital connections. People cross borders daily, sometimes out of choice, sometimes out of necessity. And every crossing brings with it a new beat, a new rhythm, a new way of moving through life. The question is not whether the rhythm exists, but whether you hear it and whether you let it shape how you live. Flow is about adaptability, not imitation. Flow isn't about becoming someone else. It's about letting yourself bend without breaking, adapt without erasing your roots. Think of a river. It doesn't stop when it meets rocks or bends. It curves, it shifts, it finds a path forward while remaining water. That's the essence of flow across borders. You bring who you are, and you let that identity move in conversation with the world, not in competition with it. True flow honors your essence while allowing it to evolve. It's not about dilution, it's about expansion. You don't become less yourself by adapting, you become more whole. When you resist the flow doesn't erase discomfort. It simply transforms it into movement. And movement, over time, turns into rhythm. Discomfort is often the doorway to rhythm. If you walk through it instead of backing away, you find new ways of being that were waiting just beyond your resistance. Rhythm requires presence. To live in rhythm with the world, you have to be present. That means not carrying your assumptions so tightly that you miss what's in front of you. Presence is about listening with your body as much as with your ears. When you're in another country, you notice how people line up at a bus stop, how they share food at a table, how they greet each other with silence, nods, or laughter. Each detail is part of the rhythm. If you rush past it, you miss the beat. But if you slow down and pay attention, you catch the pattern and begin to move with it. Presence is also personal. You can't live in rhythm with the world if you're always stuck in the past or anxious about the future. Borders are both physical and internal. Living in rhythm with the world means daring to cross those internal boundaries. It means challenging the voice inside that says, "This is the only way." It means admitting you don't know everything and that you're willing to let the world teach you. The more borders you cross inside yourself, the freer you become to flow across the ones outside. The most transformative journeys happen inside. When you cross your own borders, you unlock the freedom to meet the world with openness instead of armor. Identity in motion. Your identity isn't a fixed stone, it's a living movement. Flow across borders doesn't erase who you are, it expands you. Each border crossed is like another instrument added to your song. The fear of losing identity is what keeps many people from embracing flow. But you don't lose it by expanding it. You lose it when you refuse to let it move. Identity isn't a possession, it's a process. And movement is the sculptor. So ask yourself, who are you becoming, not just because of where you are, but because of who you're with, what you're absorbing, and what you're daring to question? Identity isn't just shaped by movement across space. It's sculpted by the courage to evolve within it. Flow is a daily practice. You don't need to cross an ocean to practice living in rhythm with the world. Flow is also about the small, daily crossings. Maybe it's learning to work with colleagues from different backgrounds. Maybe it's adjusting your pace in a crowded market. Maybe it's listening more than speaking in a conversation where your opinion isn't the center. Each of those moments is a border crossing. And each time, you can choose rigidity or rhythm. You can choose to resist or to flow. Over time, these small choices build a way of being that keeps you open, flexible, and connected wherever you go. The risk of living without rhythm. Without rhythm, every change feels like an attack, every cultural difference feels like a problem, and every border feels like a wall. But with rhythm, those same differences become invitations. They become chances to stretch, to grow, to live fully awake. Without rhythm, life becomes resistance. With rhythm, life becomes resonant. This resonance is where your true self meets the world. When you move in rhythm, you no longer feel divided between who you were and who the world expects you to be. Instead, you achieve an integrated identity that is both rooted and expansive. This harmony grants you the ultimate freedom, the ability to belong anywhere without losing your song. Connection then becomes effortless as you stop fearing the other and start recognizing the shared pulse of humanity. In this state of flow, movement is no longer a disruption. It is the very essence of belonging. Where in your life did you first notice that it wasn't you who was out of place, but the environment you were trying to fit into? Drop it in the comments. Your reflection might be exactly what someone else needs to realize they've been forcing themselves to shrink, ignore their inner rhythm, or adapt in ways that slowly erase them. Learning the rhythm of others. Living in rhythm with the world is not a solo act. Rhythm is relational. It's about hearing and respecting the beat of others. That means practicing humility. Sometimes your rhythm doesn't lead, it follows. Sometimes you listen before you step. Sometimes you let silence teach you. The more you tune into the rhythm of others, the richer your own becomes. You stop seeing life as us versus them and start feeling it as we. You recognize that your beat only makes sense when it's part of a larger song. Flow brings freedom. Freedom is not the absence of borders. Freedom is the ability to move across them without losing your song. It's the trust that you can shift and still be you. It's knowing that no matter where you go, the rhythm of life is there, waiting for you to step into it. So listen closely. Move gently. Let the rhythm of others shape your own. And when the world offers you a new beat, don't resist it. Dance with it. That's where freedom lives. Because rhythm isn't just movement, it's belonging. It's the feeling that wherever you land, you're not alone. You're part of something larger, something alive. And that's what makes the dance worth it. Practical ways to cultivate flow. Listen first. Before speaking, observe the rhythm of the space you're in. Release rigidity. When things don't go your way, practice bending instead of breaking. Stay curious. Ask questions, not to challenge but to understand. And be always open to learn something new and adapt. Carry your roots. Flow doesn't mean abandoning who you are. It means bringing it into conversation with others. Notice daily borders. Pay attention to subtle cultural differences in work, friendships, and daily routines. Practice rhythm there. Reflect often. Ask yourself, am I moving with the world or just through it? Living in rhythm with the world is about trust. Trusting that life is music, not noise. Trusting that your identity can move without being lost. Trusting that every border crossed expands rather than diminishes you. After so many years in countries traveling, I feel at home everywhere. In the beginning, I was scared, arriving in a new country, surrounded by unfamiliar people, different rules, and everything foreign. But I learned to adapt and dance through it all while exploring new things. It became the dance of my life. Now, every place I land feels like a verse in the same song. Every culture, a new rhythm I get to learn and move with. Home is no longer a location, it's a way of being. Remember this, you don't lose yourself because you're broken. You lose yourself when you stay too long in places that can't move with your rhythm. You don't need to force adaptation or abandon who you are to fit in. You need environments that let you stay true while still evolving. Because when you flow with the right rhythm, life stops feeling like resistance and starts feeling like movement again. Your clarity returns, your energy returns, and you stop shrinking just to belong. If every change feels destabilizing, every shift feels like something you have to survive. And you want to move through uncertainty with confidence and calm strength. This is about moving from resistance to resilience. Don't just think about this, work through it. If this video connected with you, I want to invite you to explore my book, The Strength to Adapt: How the Nomadic Mindset Unlocks a Life of Adventure, and its companion workbook. You'll find them linked in the description. You'll get 30% of the entire book series for free in one PDF download. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and don't forget to subscribe.